and gentlemen, welcome back to CityStreetsMe.com. We are here live in the beautiful city of Wichita, Kansas, on the most beautiful campus in America here at Friends University. We here with Mr. Marcus H8ters Tuggle. How you doing, fam?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Doing great, actually, brother. I just asked you a minute ago. You 19.
Yeah.
You putting it down, young, black, and entrepreneur. Tell the people about what you're doing.
Right now, I just got my clothing line, H8ters, going on. I mean, just trying to chase a dream. Trying to stand up for basically the whole generation, basically trying to change some things around, make it seem like that we can still be alive, We're a dying generation, but, it's still, we still got a chance to come back, so just calling it the comeback season, basically.
Right on, right on. So you 19?
Yeah, 19.
19 years old, got your clothing line.
Yeah.
H8ters.
Mm-hmm.
What? I know, but tell me, where did it come from? What does it mean?
See, what had happened was I played football at Coffeyville last year, and there's a lot of out-of-state players, down in Kansas, and I had a friend. He always was like, Tuggle, they after you. I said, man, them H8ters, dog. He said, what? I said, them H8ters, man. I said, man, we're gonna mute and let's go. He said, what? Say it again? He said, we're gonna mute H8ters and let's go. So, we was out in the field, and then I started writing H8ters on my gloves and, my tape and stuff like that. Then after a while, he was like, hey, man, you really need to, probably need to put the ball down and go actually use that. I said, use it on what? He said, man, use the clothing line. So then when I was in Coffeyville, I made my first shirt at Coffeyville. It was in a print press at Coffeyville printing. And after that, I had the whole campus wearing shirts. And I was like, hey, I just made this shirt, down the street.
Right on.
And then after that, it became basically H8ters clothing. I came home June, started working, and then I started doing all the paperwork, looking more into it, to the Jay-Z's, the Ralph Laurens, the Louis Vuittons, and stuff like that. And I just put my mind to it, and I made it happen.
Putting it down.
Yeah.
The hell you are. So tell me, how is the clothing line doing? How is everything going?
I'm going really good right now. I'm starting to really get recognition, not only just in Wichita, but all over. I have rapper Joker Too Cold in Mississippi and the Atlanta region. And then I've currently just picked up Titty Boy 2 Chainz.
Right on.
Yeah, I got contacted him through some players that I've met at Coffeyville because, they're all over the country. So the players and teammates I had, they're really helping out a lot. So, I won't say it's all me doing it.
Right on.
It's been help from players and, family. So it's going pretty good. I'm truly blessed. I thank God every day for it. So yeah.
Right on, right on. So the H8ters is the driving on the clothing line, right? So I see the hoodie. What else is you doing with H8ters?
I have hoodies,
expanding?
shirts, sweatpants. I'm also coming with backpacks, letterman jackets, little girls, boy shorts. I'm going all out. I'm going wristbands, little lanterns. I'm going all out. I'm not just keeping it, one thing.
Right.
I hope it, one day it can become a record label, just something for kids to look up to keep striving in life, not just a clothing line, but actually a lifestyle and something you can look forward to.
Right on, right on. With that, let me ask you that. No, first of all, so you ever be somewhere and somebody, you know what I'm saying, they hate and then you just pop out the shirt. You ever done that? Just so they just get the yap, they just
Actually, when I'm out, somebody hating, I'm already wearing, I wear the stuff almost every day. I'm not going to act like I don't. So once they see it, some people be like, oh, you the H8ters dude from Twitter, Facebook, or whatever. Yeah, what's up? And they be like, oh, well, that's nice, man. But I've also had some people say, oh, man, you ain't doing it. So and so is doing this. He gonna kill you. He gonna do this. But I always keep my head up because as long as I believe in it, so. I know if you believe in more than anybody else, you can do whatever you want. Just keep your faith in God. So that's how I do it.
All day. So with that, let me ask you, I know you talked about a little bit where you wanted the clothing and everything to go. Where do you want to be at the end of the day? Let me say when you're 35. Oh, you're 19 now? Yeah, y'all little young Thundercats, what they say. So I'm going to say when you're 35 and you're getting old up in here, when you're 35, where you want to be when you're 30, 35?
I want to be able to look back and say that, I've actually helped people, not just give them clothes. I want to be able to say I helped a generation build. I helped somebody think that they can from whatever they came from, a background, no matter where they came from. I want somebody to know that H8ters help them live a better life. Things like that. And like hopefully, like I said, you know, maybe it can be $1 billion company one day. You know,
right on.
Not just having a clothing line, but actually a lifestyle record label. I mean, a strive for greatness, basically.
Sky's the limit, young brother. You got your head on. Got your head on right. I like that. I like more young brothers like y'all. Like I said, I admire what you're doing at a young age. With that, where can we find the Mute Haters clothing at? Where can I get it? Where the website's at? Where they at?
Facebook.com/Mute Haters, or you can go to Twitter.com/Mute Haters, and also Twitter.com/Team Mute Haters. Or you can just contact me on Facebook.com/Tuggle Jr. I mean, I inbox. I'm replying to everybody inbox. I give everybody my number for it. So, like, you know, I don't give nobody an excuse. Oh man, I couldn't get it. No, I inbox you my number. I give you my number. You can call me anytime. You know, and even when I'm at work, my brother, he's at home, and he'll make sure, and I'll give him whoever it is, and he'll make sure they'll get the gear. So I make sure everybody get it. So
right on, and definitely. When we get out of here, when you get home today, send me a link. Get it on the Facebook page, City Streets. Get you up there. Definitely find him on City Streets. Don't think you're getting out of here that easy, because I'm not done yet. So let me ask you this. Get a little personal here with Mr. Marcus Mute Haters Tuggle here. When you're not creating, you know, fashion design, what are you doing?
I'm at home thinking of a better way to get it out, or a better way to help people out.
Right on.
Like, you know, there's been local rappers and, you know, local singers and, you know, producers and stuff like that that's contacting me. You know, I try to help out everybody the best way I can. You know? So I'm never going to say no to nobody or, you know, anything like that. Because I feel like I'm not the only one trying to make it somewhere. Right. So why not help somebody out? Because you never know, they can help you out in a certain way and you can help them out in a certain way. So it's a win-win, basically.
Tell it.
Yeah, so never try to turn down nobody or anything like that. I just try to do the best I can.
You're doing the right thing. You're 19 years old, and you figure out a lot of these older cats, they don't get the clue about that. You keep doing your thing. Who are you listening to? You talk about the artists and record label. Who are you listening to locally? Who are you listening to nationally? What you listening to?
Locally, I listen to everybody. I have he's not my little brother, but, you know, his name is Paris Mason and June Johnson, YBM, DJ Pino, Knox, Mrs. Carla. You know, I listen to everybody. I never close my ears to nobody. So, you know, I listen to everybody. I give everybody a chance because I want that chance also.
Right on. Anybody national you listen to? Jay-Z?
I say I'm Drake, J. Cole, Wale.
Right on.
That's my main ones right there that I can just grab and listen to all day. Like when I'm up 4 o'clock in the morning trying to come up with a design or something, I put on some Drake, J. Cole, you know, something like that actually get my mind going. And then sometimes I go to the YouTube and check out the Diddy, you know, words of wisdom, you know, from the Diddy's, the Samuel L. Jacksons, the Will Smith, you know, the real people that can get your attention and have you to listen. So yeah, I'll pay attention to those people too.
Putting it down, doing your thing. Yeah, I got some Drake in my car right now. My man right here, he keep me.
Sometimes he make you sit back and think like, oh, okay.
You know. I'm from that Tupac generation, but you know, every once in a while, some of y'all rappers kind of grow on me. You know, I'm feeling the Drake a little bit. So, before we get out of here, anything else that you want to say to the people? Because this is about you, about anything that I haven't got.
I just want to tell everybody, be ready for the new releases coming. I'm about to have a lot of releases coming actually for my spring gear and my summer gear, more shirts, tank tops, you know, everything. For everybody get ready for the summer. I'm actually working on a sock design right now for socks because I know I've been contacted a lot about that, and I'm working on tank tops, crew neck sweatshirts, and all types of things. I'm really going pretty far with this, and I'm gonna go like backpacks, you know, for, you know, people carry around backpacks all the time, you know, whether you're going to the gym or anything. Things like that, wristbands, lanterns. So yeah, I'm really going to go real far with this. I'm trying to do more, you know, than just the basic clothing line. I want to go real far. Right
on. So wait, about 5 years, am I going to see like some designers? Am I going to see some Mute Hater suits? Or
if anything is possible, you know, I look up to Jordan and Sean John. They have suits, you know, everything. So I'm stretching for everything. I'm never going to say no to something. I'm looking for everything. Baby clothing, which I've already had my nephew. He has the first Mute Haters little hoodie, on. So yeah, I'm basically looking forward to doing a lot more.
Right on, do that. Yeah, I ain't mad at you because I got some of them shine jar shoots. They nice, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I be feeling like I'm shining and everything.
Diddy's the #1 person I look up to right now for this business.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm thinking, anything else? Anything else we need to?
Man, I just want to tell everybody, man, if you have a dream, just chase it, man. Like, no matter what nobody says. I've been told the craziest stuff and some of the stuff that, like, people wouldn't even believe, man. Just do it. So you're going to go through those downfalls where you feel like, oh, man, this ain't going to work. Oh, man, this is going bad. Man, just get to your knees at night in the morning. Pray. Thank God for waking you up, man. Just get to the job, man. Just do it. You got to believe in it more than anybody else. No matter who tells you you can or whatever. You got to believe in yourself, man. Like, nobody, and you got to understand, there's not going to be handouts. Nobody, it might sound good, but everybody's not true to their word, you know. Somebody's going to tell you, oh, I'll give you this much, you know, or this to help you out. Listen to it, but, you know, you got to still keep it moving. So that's how I look at it. Just, you got to strive for the best you can. You got to better yourself, too. So, yeah.
Right on. Hey, that's how we close. Wise words from a young man right here. I have nothing else to say. Find my man on the City Streets Facebook page, Mr. Marcus H8ters Tuggle. Doing it big, young, black, and entrepreneur, and about to take over the world. You watch for this man, because woohoo. All right, CityStreetsMe.com. We are getting out of here. We will catch you around. We're out.
One. See ya.